It's the region of giant pandas, hot pots, and electric cars. A delegation of European researchers from Hungarian think tanks has wrapped up their visit to Sichuan and Chongqing in southwest China. Many were visiting the country for the first time.
Is this your first time in China?
Yes, this is my first time in China. The ones that make me most excited are the ones where I can really experience Chinese history and Chinese culture.
Cultural activities filled the 6-day program from morning to night, showcasing Chinese hospitality. The guests explored historical relics, enjoyed Sichuan's face-changing opera, and of course, met the giant pandas.
How many pandas are you getting?
Just the one.
Just the one.
But
I'm getting for both of my kids and my niece.
yeah, also this is for my niece.
This is for your niece.
Beyond the cultural experiences, the researchers were also eager to understand China's modernization.
It amazes me, this technological development which you have been in for 30 years now. So it's just amazing, the buildings, the electrification, the cars.
One highlight of the trip was the electric vehicle sector, a key area of cooperation between China and Hungary. You can feel the pulse of China's surging electric vehicle industry here in Chongqing and in the neighboring province of Sichuan. The two regions are home to over 2,000 vehicle and parts makers. They churn out 1/7 of the cars produced nationwide and over 1/5 of China's EV batteries. At Chang'an Automobile's Research and Development Center in Chongqing, visitors were eager to experience Chinese-made EVs firsthand.
Yeah, we're staying.
Like a futuristic car, very good.
We need to get European-Chinese technological ties much stronger to strengthen these ties and cooperate much more field. We can learn from each other, The advancement of this technology in China is exponential. European auto industry cannot catch up with the Chinese technology without Chinese relationship.
Chang'an says it plans to enter the Hungarian market within months. Meanwhile, other Chinese industry giants, including BYD, NIO, and CATL, have already built factories in Hungary. On the outskirts of Chengdu, the guests learned about a cathode plant at home.
我们现在目前在匈牙利建的工厂，主要是为宝马配套。
Mainly German manufacturers have been present in Hungary in the last 20-30 years. And now, with these new technologies opening up, Chinese investments can help to transform this car industry into the future. And a lot of German cars will run on Chinese batteries in the future, produced in Hungary, and we are very proud of that.
China and Hungary elevated their ties last year to an all-weather comprehensive strategic partnership for the new era. Amid trade tensions between China and the EU, some observers see this relationship as a pragmatic choice.
This is almost the only government in the European Union which understands that this is the future. Multipolarity, the connectivity, the diversification, and also we must admit that China is already a leader in most of the technologies. So cutting these ties, it's not the interest of the European Union. And Hungary doesn't want to follow this line.
I think that Hungary's strategy is to try and be friends with as many countries as possible. And so there's a kind of a realism in Hungarian foreign policy, geopolitics, geoeconomics, which I think is a lesson really for any country.
People-to-people exchanges were also at the heart of the visit. Hours-long discussions with Chinese scholars focused on fostering lasting communication.
Hungary is a gateway of China's outreach to Europe, and we should take good use of this opportunity to advance our narrative, to make European people, European governments, European politicians to really understand our cooperation proposal to them is really mutually beneficial, constructive.
It's been an eventful trip across Sichuan and Chongqing, a vivid window into China's diversity and dynamism. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that this feels less like the end of a journey and more like the beginning of deeper exchanges and future cooperation. As the journey came to an end, the scholars reflected on what lies ahead.
There are political divergences, there are business disagreements, but culture can unite people and can make people, arrange people into one platform. Because aesthetics is something universal. It's the same for Chinese people and for Europeans and Hungarians. That's why I urge everybody to exchange more cultures.